Coins with Syrup here. Today's going to be a bit of a long video. I want to talk about milk spots. All the coins that you see right now, unfortunately, they all have milk spots. It's hard to tell on the bullion strikes, and it's really hard to tell in this light too, but you can see in between the rays of the sun, if my camera would focus, in between the rays of the sun there, you can see the milk spots. And don't think, well, yeah, there's some right there. It's not too bad. The flowing hair metal, it got pretty bad. You can see those two big ones there. There's a few little ones there, and same on the reverse, I believe. Well, maybe not. Maybe it was just on the obverse. Oh wait, no, there's one right there. And this is a Proof Strike coin. This is the Army Privy coin, unfortunately. This is actually a friend of mine's. This isn't actually ours. You can see that huge one right there, and the other one right there. The obverse is fine, but back here we have my Laser Privy American Silver Eagle, and you can see the milk spot right beneath the Y, and that was not there when we got this and made the video on it. The graded ones have started milk spotting. Not too bad though. Reverse looks fine. This emergency issue, you can see, is terrible. Look at that huge one. So yeah, it's more common on the non-proof strikes than on the proof strikes. So I went to Google and asked it a bunch of questions about milk spots. What are milk spots and why do they happen? And pretty much, milk spots are cloudy white blemishes that appear on the surface of high purity silver. They resemble dried milk splashes and range from tiny pinpricks to large hazy blotches. And I guess nobody actually really knows how or why milk spots happen. The most common theory is manufacturing residue. Before striking silver blanks or planchets, they are cleaned with detergents or solvents to remove contaminants. If these cleaning agents are not fully rinsed off, they can be baked into the silver during annealing, which is a heating process to prevent brittleness. Another theory is silver chloride debris. Recent research, specifically by the Perth Mint as of 2025, identified a significant cause as the accumulation of microscopic silver chloride debris that lands on coins after they are struck. Another one is chemical reactions. Residues like borax or lubricants can react under the coin's protective surface layer over time. Because these chemicals are trapped, spots often emerge unpredictably months or even years after production, just like that 2018 West Point and the 2020 emergency issue and the 2021 Eagle. Let's see, where was I? Okay, yeah. Even if the coin was initially pristine, which all of these were spot free when I got them. Well, except my friend's army privy here, it came with the spots, unfortunately. Also, there's environmental factors. While the root cause is often manufacturing, high humidity and temperature fluctuations during storage can accelerate the chemical reactions that lead to spotting. So, let's see. Here's something that I didn't know. Prevention. Some mints have developed solutions such as the Royal Canadian Mint's Mint Shield surface protection, which has significantly reduced the occurrence of spots on coins minted since 2018. So then I asked it, does the US Mint use Mint Shield? And it said no, the US Mint does not use Mint Shield. Mint Shield is a proprietary patented technology developed exclusively by the Royal Canadian Mint. It was introduced in 2018 for the silver maple leaf coins and remains a closely guarded trade secret. I get that they want to keep it like as their own thing, but wouldn't you want all the other mints out there to be milk spot free like you guys are? I mean, I don't really understand that, why they want it to be a secret on how it is or how it works or whatever. So, key differences in how mints handle milk spots. The Royal Canadian Mint uses their Mint Shield. It says it's an invisible surface protection applied during production to block chemical reactions that cause spots. The Perth Mint, while some reports suggest they may have adopted similar surface treatments, their primary focus as of 2026 is on environmental controls. They have upgraded their air filtration and implemented strict cleaning of air lines to eliminate the silver chloride debris that we were talking about earlier. And the United States Mint does not currently advertise a specific trademark anti-spotting technology. While they have refined their cleaning and rinsing processes over the years to reduce residue, American Silver Eagles and other 999 fine silver products from the US Mint can still occasionally develop milk spots. So this is a summary of the US Mint's position on milk spots. The US Mint focus for 2026 remains on its semi-quincentennial coin programs and high security features rather than a marketed chemical barrier like Mint Shield. Because milk spots are considered a cosmetic issue that does not affect the metal's intrinsic value, most major mints, including the US Mint, view them as an acceptable occurrence in mass-produced investment bullion. I get that, but to me, this flowing hair metal, that was not mass-produced. they only made 50,000 of these, I believe. So, I mean, that's not really, I mean, I know it is bullion, but to me that's still like a collector's piece. So I feel like they should have treated that a little more carefully. Let me know in the comments if any of your flowing hair metals have milk spotted, or if you've even checked them in a while. Then I would check them to see if they have. So then I asked, how do you get rid of milk spots? While some experimental methods exist, most experts and mint strongly advise against attempting to remove milk spots yourself. So there's a couple of potential risky removal methods listed here. There's a soft rubber eraser. One common suggestion is using a brand new soft white rubber eraser. The idea is to gently erase, quote unquote erase, the spot. Ensure the coin surface is free of grit beforehand to avoid scratching. The results can be quite amazing, quote unquote, but may leave slight abrasions or affect the coin's luster. You can use a jewelry polishing cloth. Gently using a soft lint-free jewelry polishing cloth such as Connoisseur's polishing cloth may help lift minor spots. This method involves a mild abrasive and can leave fine hairline scratches, which may be less noticeable than the spot itself, but still constitute damage to a collector. And then they say chemical silver dips, which I can tell you from experience do not take away milk spots. But it says some professional dealers use chemical dips, which work by stripping a micro-thin layer of silver from the coin surface to remove tarnish and spots. This method can be effective but can give the coin an unnatural look and is especially risky for proof coins with highly polished surfaces. Recommended best practices. Consult a professional. For valuable or rare coins, the only safe approach is to consult a professional coin conservation service. So pretty much just send it to PCGS or NGC for their conservation service. Even they cannot guarantee a perfect damage-free result. And then proper storage is the only other recommended best practice to prevent future spots, though this won't remove existing ones, obviously. Store your silver in a cool, dry place, ideally with an airtight holder or capsule to limit exposure to air and humidity. Then I asked, are milk spots more common on normal coins versus proof coins? And it said yes, they are more common on normal bullion coins than on proof coins. So pretty much it says the bullion strike coins, there's so many of them that, you know, they don't pay attention as much to the cleaning process with them versus the proof. So I told them to compare the bullion versus proof coins with milk spots. So the frequency of spots are high on bullion coins and low on proof coins. The planchets for bullion coins are cleaned in large batches with automated chemicals and lubricants. Proof coins, planchets are hand polished and burnished with specific cleaning agents. So it's saying the value impact for bullion strike coins with milk spots are minimal because they blend in, I guess, and the bullion strikes are just valued for their silver weight. But like I said, that even though that's a bullion strike, it's still, to me, is like a proof coin for its collector value. So there's also less intensive rinsing for the bullion strikes. The focus on speed and efficiency in bullion minting sometimes limits the thoroughness of the final rinse stage compared to the meticulous individual hand drying used for proofs. So then I asked about the US Mint's cleaning processes. As of 2026, the United States Mint utilizes a multi-stage cleaning and preparation process for its silver blanks, planchets. While refined over decades, this process involves chemical agents that, if not completely removed, are widely believed to be a primary cause of milk spots. So, I mean, really, they just need to rinse the planchets longer or something more thoroughly. The mass production process for standard investment coins such as the American Silver Eagle involves several automated cleaning steps. Degreasing and rinsing. Before striking, silver blanks are cleaned and degreased with solvents or detergents to remove oils and metallic dust. Quenching. After the annealing process, which is heating the silver to 1700 degrees to make it less brittle, blanks are dropped into a quench tank. This tank typically contains slippery water. A mixture of water, citric acid powder, and lubricants to prevent the blanks from sticking together. Interesting. Washing and steam drying. Blanks are washed in a solution containing cleaning and anti-tarnish agents. They are then steam dried before moving to the upsetting mill, which creates the coin's raised rim. Special processing for proof and burnished coins. For premium collector products, the US Mint employs a more rigorous cleaning process known as burnishing. Media polishing. Planchets are placed into a rotating drum with cleaning agents and small metal pellets that are called satellites, I guess, to smooth and polish the surface. Manual handling. Unlike bullion blanks, which are processed in bulk, proof Silver Eagle planchets are often hand rinsed and towel dried by employees to ensure no residue remains before striking. Well, I probably should have done that with the flowing hair metal. Despite these processes, milk spots can still occur. The prevailing theory is that if residual detergents or borax-based rinsing agents are not fully removed during the washing phase, yeah, we already went over that. For 2026, the US Mint is implementing fully laser-engraved master dies for the American Silver Eagle to improve detail and security, but they have not officially announced a chemical barrier solution similar to the Royal Canadian Mint's Mint Shield. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that topic. I might try a couple of these removal processes or methods on a couple of these one video, so maybe we'll do that one day. Sorry about such a long video. I appreciate you watching and listening. Apparently I moved my camera while I was reading that. Sorry I wasn't showing coins during the whole video. I was reading Google, but anyway, thanks for sticking around. I'll talk to you on the next video.